stack of papers has gone downstairs to the fire.
There's the fire right there, folks. You see it?
And
We're going
the
to burn
fire.
your dead. Isn't that beautiful?
So, what happened when you guys burnt all the debts?
It was a disaster. I don't know if I can talk about it on camera.
So, Dan, how did you get pulled into this mess?
Eric texted me this morning, said I should stop by the studio.
And did you expect anything to happen like this?
Like what?
Did you get burned?
The fire saw me, and it wanted blood. It wanted revenge, and it had its revenge.
So it was my idea to actually do the fire outside. I don't know how good of an idea it was, but it's what we did.
So did anyone get hurt, or is everyone okay?
I think everyone is fine. I think all of us are still a little traumatized of what happened today. But because of one brave man, we'll live to fight another day. And so we owe it to Dan. Thank you, Dan.
I heard that you saved the day. You saved Marco from burning down.
Are you talking about the fire?
Yeah, the fire. What happened with the fire?
What about it?
So we may have had like maybe a mix-up of a story, but Dan, why don't you just tell us from the beginning what happened today?
Eric told me to show up. Jordan said, hold this fire extinguisher. Next thing you know, he's lighting paper on fire, and I'm stepping on flames in the grass.
Well, it was like pretty casual until Jordan downstairs with the camera suddenly like started shouting, and then he was like talking about how hot it was and all that stuff, and you see Dan running around with a fire extinguisher, but...
Man, I really want to go look at the fire.
No.
Okay.
I was waiting there in the sound room, and Ted and Andre had pitched to Jordan to have the fire come on. And then we just see Dan running across the screen with a fire extinguisher. I hear Jordan yelling in my ear, "It's hot! It's hot! It's hot! Oh my, it's ah!" And he's like screaming in my ear. At the same time, I'm trying to keep Ted from just going way too loud. And it was very stressful. And I was like, "Jordan, are you okay?" I think he was overreacting a tad.
It was huge. I've never seen a fire that big in my entire life. Like I was there in the great fires of Chicago 200 years ago. I was there when London burnt down 300 years ago. I've seen it all. I saw Rome on fire back in 500 AD. I have never seen a fire like this before in my life.
So the fire wasn't even big?
Did he say it was big?
Yeah, he said it was a big fire.
He was being a bit dramatic. No.
Like, so about how big was the fire?
If I had to guess, probably 6 to maybe 8 inches.
Big enough to roast a marshmallow.
And I was just walking by, and I noticed that there was a fire going, and it was a large fire, very, is that enough?
It all seemed like pretty normal. I was sitting there with my camera guy Ryan, and
Can you like bring it up just a tad? We want this to be like really dramatic and just a little bit more enthusiasm. Can you do that for me?
sure.
Okay,
You got it.
All right. Roll it. Action.
It was like hell, man! Everything was so freaking hot! I was 3 stories up, and my flesh...
At the same time, we've got Christian over on the other side just going, cut it, cut it, cut it. It was, yeah.
So, Pastor Andre, from your point of view, what unfolded with the fire?
Not now, guys. We're about to go live.
It's kind of Jesus, and the only way we want to start with our war, he ain't on no airport. And Carver was a bad dude. He ran with a bad bunch of boys and took a rusty chain and runs around his head. And at that point, they said, he ran his hand down and he had a little hair standing in the sun. And a little thing about roaches, learn how to kid jumping on my lap. I like kid jumping on my lap.
In your own words, could you tell us exactly what happened at the fire?
Sorry, could you ask that question again, please?
So overall, how did the day go?
I think it went well. Jordan was kind of keeping to himself for a while after the incident. The fire chief stopped by, told us maybe a cup of water would put it out. We used the fire extinguisher instead.
Jordan looked like he maybe experienced some type of explosion. When did that happen?
I saw Jordan burning a shirt in the hallway.